All right, I just thought I'd make a little return here and rate the three best albums of the year for me. So place number three is Chromatica by Lady Gaga. Chromatica is Lady Gaga's best album to date, her foremost release. The song of the year for me is definitely Rain on Me, and as an album, it is definitely superior to all her other releases. It's just so even. There's so many great songs on it, and the picture disc is fantastic. I recommend getting it. It's really cheap right now on eBay, so check it out. It's around $15 actually. So check that one out. Sounds good. I've yet to check out the transparent one. I think it sounds even better, so check that one out as well. Place number two is We Are Chaos by Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson peaked on this album in the new Marilyn Manson era, starting with Pale Emperor, almost peaking with Heaven Upside Down for me, and definitely peaking with We Are Chaos. There are a ton of great songs on it. Don't Chase the Dead being one, Keep My Head Together being another. I think the album's low point is probably the victim shaming song Perfume that I don't care for. But other than that, it's a great, great release. It has a very British sound. I really like the title track a lot. I think that is the best competitor for Song of the Year, except Rain on Me. That's the Song of the Year. So after that came the album of the year. For me, it was Sear by Smashing Pumpkins. It's a bit predictable. I guess I'm just a predictable guy, but to me, Sear is a masterpiece, and it's all I wanted it to be. It's been built up since Monuments to an Elegy for me, and Shining Oh So Bright was also a really good session and a good album. And I think they've just been proving themselves like every step of the way now that they are still relevant. And now they also have the image, the videos, the album sales to prove it. So it's fantastic. Sear is the album of the year for me. To pick out some songs that I like the most, I think the title track is the best song. And I also think that Color of Your Love is a fantastic song that has a really addictive guitar and synth break that I love, that I play a lot. I've been digging it since this summer, that song. There's a lot of good tracks to go into, so I'll dive into a few of them. I think Tiger Tiger is a really fun song. It really shows Billy Corgan's more humorous side. I think the song about his family, the Birch song, is really good. It's even better in acoustic version on Howard Stern, so check that one out as well. Otherwise, I just think that the sound is fantastic right now. It's like it's a tweaked sound where you have a full band playing everything, playing the synths in real time, no programming, just live playing. And if you listen closely, you will hear the drums, you will hear the guitars, you will hear Jeff's work, James' work to an extent. Jimmy's drumming is just so delicate and well played. And I'm just so thrilled that I got a real major double album from them again. And I had this feeling that this album was gonna be special, so I really anticipated it for long, and I've been listening to it pretty much nonstop now. I haven't gotten the CD yet, so I've been listening to it on Apple's streaming service, which isn't what I prefer because I'm a sound knowledgeable guy, so I do want it on vinyl. Haven't been able to afford it right now, so I'll probably get it on vinyl around Christmas if there's a sale or something. and get a colored vinyl of it. I think the Shining Oh So Bright vinyl sounded very, very good, and also the Monuments pressing was good. So this pressing is probably very good sounding, and I definitely recommend checking out the HD Tracks version as well. Go to hdtracks.com or find a torrent near you and download it for free. I don't really care how you hear this album, how you buy it. If you listen to it in the short video form, that was also very cool. On vinyl, on CD, or on high res audio. If you have Tidal, I'd recommend checking out the master version of it. Even though it's not really a master, it's a 2496 at most, a streaming file, but it sounds really good. I would also like to give a special mention to the new Prince box set, which I haven't even gotten through yet because it's so damn good. And I've mostly been listening to the actual album, but I've gotten through 2 of the discs of the extra material, and I watched the concert footage, and I definitely like all of the releases. I like the 7-inch box, I like the digital release. I think the only bad thing about it is that it's not in high res. I think they could have done a high res version with the super expensive box set that I'm yet to afford, but I've heard it all in digital and MP3, what I mentioned, and I'm going to check out the last few discs. I'll probably do a better, a more deep dive on that one eventually, like I did with Purple Rain a few years back, but I don't think that video's up anymore since I got some copyright issues with that one. So most of my really good reviews are down because of Stevie Wonder copyright. Basically, I did one video where I was commenting on Stevie Wonder tracks and I didn't have the pauses that they crave, so then they took away all of my reviews, and I don't have backups for them anymore. So I did around 50 plus reviews that were really well thought out that are all off YouTube because of that. So that kind of sucks. So do backups of your videos if you can, and enjoy Seer, enjoy We Are Chaos, and enjoy Chromatica for sure, and the Prince box set this year. It's been a really good year, I think, in many aspects. I've stayed positive through a lot of stuff, and through all the differences and stipulations that it has meant. I still think that the most important work was done last year, that Evan Rachel Woods did and Esme Bianco when they went and pushed the Phoenix Act, which gives you more time to do as a victim of abuse. You can report it longer, and you can name your abusers longer. It didn't affect their cases, but it will be very good for future domestic violence and rape victims, and also victims of verbal and emotional abuse that is becoming more and more known. I've been studying it a lot this year, getting really into understanding how an abuser works, how they choose a few people to abuse, and they do the dog whistle method, and they keep abusing you, and you keep being in fight or flight mode until you pretty much cut them off out of your life. And for a short while, you will think that you're to blame for everything they do to you, because that's what they do. They just want you to go crazy, proving that you're right. They know they are in the wrong. They're just gaslighting you. So if you're being abused by anyone, if it's at work, if it's at home, a spouse, a so-called friend, don't hesitate to cut them out of your life. It will be some issues with it. You will have some PTSD or CPTSD. I've had that a lot from my experiences with abusers, and I've come to find that they're pretty much already living their punishment in this matter. What is done to you will pretty much be done to them in the end. So just stay positive and don't let people belittle you in 2021. Listen to good music, and if you don't feel like supporting an artist because they're an abuser, don't do that. But always be sure to not victim shame, stand up for yourself, and